witch type thing. Now, it's funny about the spirit man because I feel he does move from this area, but when he moves around this house, his energy's dispersing. So if the naked eye of someone was walking through, they'd probably see a small shadowy figure.
Right.
And it like this because of his...
Rotund, because
yes.
of what I see.
He's not a negative soul. He's just back in return and remembering what he liked doing.
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name's Thomas. And Thomas was very, very strong here at one point in time.
Right.
But I know Thomas is here, like the head of a household.
Right, so he's very strong.
Yes.
And when would he have been here?
We're probably talking about 1849, 1850.
And Thomas, you're saying, was the head of the family?
Yes.
OK. Do you want to go to another room?
Can we?
Yeah, sure.
We move from an area that one-time owner Thomas Whaley once ran as a general store into the adjacent parlour, where Derek soon felt drawn towards two of the many pictures that adorn its walls.
Now, as we come in here into this area, I feel a lot of items and stuff that's in here go back to that period of time of a family link and what have you, okay? If I may, just as an example, I want to point, because psychically I'm being driven there to that corner. That photograph there, or painting, whatever, that is a link with a man, most definitely very strongly linked here.
Do you know who that is?
You know, I feel, again, is it the name Thomas?
Right.
It could be Thomas. You see, now, the lady, there's no coloration around that. However, she is also, I feel, linked, but she's not in visitation. Well, I don't feel in visitation, but he is, definitely.
Do you get an idea of who she might be, at least?
This home here was belonging at some point with her. And that seems funny in there. Can we go in there?
Yeah, go on.
Whaley House has gained an unenviable reputation as America's most haunted house. But having touched upon its kindred spirit, how much longer would we have to wait before such good intentions turn to a far darker domain?
Can you do something else, Anna?
The outwardly homely appearance of San Diego's Whaley House appears to hide a truly tragic past. Derek's reading of the parlour and the connection to Thomas and Anna Whaley was certainly intriguing. But why had Derek felt drawn towards the ground floor's guest bedroom?
So you were quite excited to come in here?
What drew me in was a feeling of a man and his desperate feelings before actually being strung up, being hung. And it's like an accusation of doing something, but it wasn't. It's like not being proved. He had accomplices, so he wasn't alone. And it did. It had something to do. We're very close to the ocean, to the water, and I'm drawn like to the ocean with this, and a boat. He was trying to steal. He was trying to take over something with these other two, and they were caught in the act of it, or it appeared that they were caught and brought back, and the three of them were strung up.
So 3 people were hanged?
Yeah.
Out there?
Yes.
OK.
I feel not the other two. They're peaceful on that side of life now. He comes back here.
What's his name?
I don't know at the moment, I don't feel he shouts out or anything like that, but I feel he would be seen again in a similar fashion to like a shadowy figure.
Where do you want to go now?
Can we go through there,
Yeah,
please?
of course, yeah. I don't think we get that way. Should we
I
go
just want to go
back
right round, yeah.
The other way.
Derek has already mentioned some of Whaley House's most famous residents. But what else would the reputedly most haunted house in America have in store for the most haunted crew?
I pick up movement at times in this room. You may hear a scraping, and you'd say, well, it's a chair or something. You'd walk in, and there's nothing out of place.
And who's causing those noises?
I feel that, again, this man, the return man,
Yeah.
when he walks through, because he's so accustomed to the place, that he's the one that's doing it. Incidentally, the likes of this here, or even this table and chairs, they're in this room. When I first walked in, it's like my eyes took them away. So that was telling me they are not.
So what would have been here then? It would have been the same sort of thing?
I don't feel
Dining?
it was, no. I don't. I'd feel it was used for something else.
Well, why would we hear a chair scraping then?
I'm not saying it wasn't a seating area.
Right.
But I don't feel it was in any way designed like this.
Right.
The furniture the way it is.
Right.
Yeah. Again, if a person was to walk through this area or through the passageway, they'd hear the noise, but they'd also might be able to pick up, again, this shadowy figure
Okay.
at the corner of the eye.
It was a small guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we move on?
Can we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whaley House often presents its unsuspecting guests with mysterious sights and sounds. And moving upstairs and into the children's room, we were soon presented with another disturbing tale.
Now, as we're coming into this area,
This feels nice in here, doesn't it?
well, to me, yeah, it's pretty.
It's nice.
But but there's something like what's happened in this area. How far back, I don't know. I'd feel as if we'd come forward in time and something that was done or practiced here, okay, evoked something that wasn't good at all. See this? That was brought about when someone had been trying to delve with doing like a seance or something. And it's been brought about by an individual that's actually stayed here. It's a spirit lady who practiced, who wasn't a good soul. She's left a curse on this building. And that curse is right up to this present day.
So she lived here?
Yeah.
When would that be?
He's going to give me more as we go forward from here. There's another area I've got to go.
It's okay.
Okay.
For a building of just 150 years of age, Whaley House has a lot of historical references for most haunted to explore. From tranquil and tragic family events to an excruciating execution. Perhaps a curse has befallen our San Diegan base. And 2 more bedrooms still awaited us.
Now, do you feel any difference in this atmosphere in this room, Evie?
I don't know.
No?
No.
Don't you feel like it's cooler than most of the house? No?
No, I don't.
Well, immediately coming into here and what have you, this building right now is not even centre of an area where, like I've talked about before, a reservation of Red Indians.
Any idea what tribe?
Rap, 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 rap. Rap, rap. Is that Rapaho? Rapaho?
Is that a name or a tribe name?
I don't know.
That's a tribe name. That's a tribe name.
Rapaho?
A Arapaho, yeah.
That's just all around me here now. I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And the way the hair, and not the headdress, but so, it seems as if with a number of them, and maybe that was only one particular tribe, it was like tassels of hair up and just separate like this, as if it tassels. Here seemed to be that way.
But that was a headdress.
No,
Is that what you're
this was the
saying?
hair. This is what they used to do with the hair on the top. Well, what I'm saying they used to, this is what I'm experiencing.
Right.
The tassels up like that and split. Maybe 3 or 4, very noticeable. And here